A quick run through of what it's like to create a course from scratch in Moodle. Just highlight some of the tools that are available and how quick and easy it is to get the job done. So in the unpack page that I'll put onto Moodle, there's a workshop resources place and there's a zip file that you can just download. It's got a whole bunch of stuff in it. You're welcome to use this, or you're welcome to use your own stuff and make your own files. Once you've done that, you need to find your own course. I've talked about which one to use in the actual workshop. I'm going to do this in general demo, and here's all the files and stuff that I want to have into my new course. A few things I need to look at. I've got a turn editing on button. Click that. I've got too many sections, so I'm going to go into the edit settings, and under course format I can say how many sections I want. I'm going to go with 3 sections for now. That's because later on I'm going to take this general section where it goes above everything else. You can leave it there. That can be the place for kind of a starting point for the page, or alternatively you can have it as part of the 4. So I've got a part of the actual grid. So I've effectively got 4 sections here. Visual literacy doesn't look very great at the moment, so I'm going to put some images in. Change image. It's a very drag and drop kind of experience. I've given you some images that you can use. This one's going to be the overall general rating, and this one I think we'll give it a name in a minute. So that's going to be the general hospital one, very drag and drop kind of experience. And this one, I think I'll make that one about the generals in history. And the last one, general terms. So nicely visually sorted. Also want to get rid of the section 1, section 2 stuff. And section 1, clicking that little icon to alter things, untick the use default section name, general hospital. And this bit is all about general hospital. Maybe I should put extra stuff in there. That'll do for now though. And the next one is generals in history. And we'll put some content into this one later. And general terms. So this is kind of the topic summary each time, so separate from the actual resources and activities that are in there, but often a really good place to put static resources, to put text, to put images, and to embed videos. And so we'll do that in a moment as well. So there we go. One thing that's a really good idea to always do, as soon as you've got something that looks like this, you will have a switch role to, and you can look at this as a student would see it. Say, okay, so general hospital, does that look like right now? It looks like that. Lovely, lovely. So, back to my normal role. Click. Turn editing on. I think I need some resources in here. So, what resources have I got? I've got a weekly planner and an assessment plan. They should probably be in my general section. That will tell me everything I need to do. So, hop down to that section. Easiest thing to do, drag and drop. So drag, drop, drag, drop. That was pretty straightforward. So putting up resources is as straightforward and simple as that. The section on generals in history, I've got a whole bunch of files. It's going to be a bit unpleasant for the students to just see a big long list of files there. So what I'm going to do is just highlight them all and compress them, send to a zip folder. So I've now got a general file, generals info. I'm just changing this right here because this will be the name I'll get up here. So now for generals in history, if I just drag this across, I've got an option to unzip files and create a folder. So I'll do that. Let's have a quick look about how that will be viewed by students. So generals in history, generals info, and there's my 4 files. Nice and neat and tidy. Return to my normal role. One of the other things I've got in here is a YouTube video. So let's just quickly grab that and stick that into that same section there. So there's the video, top 50 generals in world history. I don't think we need to watch it. Nope. So share, embed, grab that embed code. Now the generals in history section, with editing on of course, I can hop into here. I can put it into a separate page. I'm just going to go to the HTML button here, paste it right here, the embed code, and there's my generals in world history. And other things that I wanted to do, I've set a few tasks of things that you can do here. So for instance, I can create a characters glossary for the general hospital section. Let's do that. So general hospital, add an activity which is going to be a glossary. Glossary is going to be characters. You can see how this might work in an English situation, and describe the characters and what makes them special. What makes them special? Whatever. There are some options. Always with Moodle there's a million options that you can choose or not. Almost always the default options are just fine, and I'm going to go with the default options here. Save and display. So if I want to add a new entry, I've got this person, Jordan Ashford. Obviously they're pretty important. I probably should put it in as Ashford Jordan, but not being too serious here, so I'm not going to worry too much. And Jordan Ashford that's the information about her. Looks a pretty standard kind of general hospital storyline. And you can of course attach files, put images in here, you can embed videos, do whatever, so it can be a really quite rich resource relating to each of the characters in a particular movie, book, or whatever. Save changes. So I've got my first entry there, Jordan Ashford, and then you can add more entries in later. And of course it's not, the value doesn't come from the teacher adding those in, the value comes from the student adding those in. Students. So I also want in this general section, for generals in history section actually, to have a little checklist going on. So I'm going to add a checklist activity. This isn't one of the core ones, it's very easy to install it though. Have you looked at all the generals? Question mark. Tick them off when you have. And again, I don't need to do anything other than the default options. Save and display. And the generals are, seem to remember there's one called General Armitage, enter. General Marriott, enter. General Palava, I think he might be in there, enter. Done. So going right back to the page, I'm just going to again hop in and see what it looks like as a student. So nice attractive page. I've got the sort of standard course information in that top section. General Hospital, I've got a glossary. I can look up the characters or I can add my own. And in the generals in history, I've got all of those Word documents we looked at earlier, but I've also got this checklist and I can tick off. Yep, did that one. Yep, did that one. 100%, so proud. And then in the general terms, I didn't have anything yet. So just shows you this has been 9 minutes just about from scratch to a fairly decent course, and with a bunch of resources in it, and you can see the potential for getting the glossaries and all the other things to work well and be actually useful.